So I know that, with COVID, there hasn't been going on much about movie theater and stuff like that. So this video right now doesn't really make much sense, but it is something I wanted to talk about a long time ago. Before COVID, I would go to the movies almost once a week. I would go on Sunday afternoon normally, at 12. I used to go, I believe it was on Thursdays, where new movie would premiere. I would go on to the latest screening. I've been going to the movies since I have memory. Okay, so I'm a huge movie buff, TV show buff, anime buff, whatever. And there's this culture, and I don't know why it is allowed. You go to the movies, and it says, turn off your phones, be quiet, respect the other members of the audience. But that rule, it has never, ever, and I'm talking about, I've been going to the movies for a long, long time. So if you would say, have you seen what, over 1,000 movies? I could really say, yeah, basically, or close. Never in the whole life I've been to the movie theater has the theater or the employees of that theater enforced that rule. So let's say you go to a movie like A Quiet Place, and you go to a movie theater. You go on a Friday or Saturday. You don't go too late. You don't go too early. You go around 8, 7, 9. You just know there's gonna be those people over there, and it's this type of people. And tell me if you don't know who I'm talking about, that a scare happens or a loud sound happens, and you hear ah, ah, and then people laughing. And every 5 minutes, where there's a scary moment, there's a laugh or a scream that's super exaggerated, like they just waiting for anything to happen just so they can scream. Super annoying, especially in horror movies. It happened in The Quiet Place. It was happening all the way in the back, and I heard people in the back saying, "Shut the fuck up! Be quiet!" And I was a little bit in front, but it's bothersome. It is fucking is. What other horror movie I had a bad time with? It was Annabelle Creation, I think it was. And it's the same thing, there's these 10 scenes. There's the scene where this girl is shooting or throwing the ball somewhere, and the ball comes back, like somebody's playing with the girl, and you can just hear people in the background, "Oh no!" or saying, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I'm like, shut up, man. I'm trying to be invested in this movie, and every time somebody screams, somebody comments, it's annoying. When I saw the last Fast and Furious movie from the main saga, I think it was The Fate of the Furious. Anyways, where Charlize Theron was introduced before Hobbs and Shaw. I had this lady next to me, and this theater was packed. My wife didn't want to watch Fast and Furious. She doesn't like it. That's fine. I sat there, and to my surprise, I enjoyed this movie a lot. It wasn't as dumb as Hobbs and Shaw, but it has some good action sequences. It was very well filmed, some good music. I was pumped. I was in it. But this stupid lady next to me, there's this, let's say, a moment in the movie where Jason Statham has the baby, and he would look at the baby sometimes, and this woman, man, she would be like, "Dada." I would look at her. I would physically turn around and look at her to see if she would notice me from the corner of her eye, and like, "What? Shut up." And don't you hate when there are characters that say something, and then somebody in the audience tries to guess what they're gonna say next, what the answer is? Like, for example, "We brought you here for one reason," and then somebody else is like, "Because I'm the best," or "Because you're our last hope." shut up, man. You didn't shut up. Let me listen. You know, and it's even worse when they say something and the character in the movie says something completely different. So, first of all, you're dumb, you were wrong. Second of all, why are you saying it? Shut up. Super annoying, super annoying, man. You know, I saw once, and this is something I'm not proud of, but I had this bad, horrible day, and we went to watch Detroit. Okay, that was the last time I went on a Thursday, Friday screening. The last time. I sit down with my wife, and there's already a family behind us talking. I'm like, okay, let's get up here. Let's move all the way down there, you know, because I can't watch this movie with people talking all the time. Sit down. There's two gentlemen in the back, and there's this scene, you know, it's from the beginning of the movie. The guy is running out, you know, the police shot at him, and he's under the car bleeding. And I swear to God, the gentleman behind me is talking to his friend, like, oh, he's under the car, he's been shot. I think he's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead, man. Yeah, he's gonna die. So I'm like, I don't need a narrator. And I was in a bad mood. This is something I'm not proud of. But I turned around and told, hey, listen, do you mind, you know, not narrating the movie? It's annoying. And he said, then move somewhere else. I'm like, there is nowhere else to move. Please, do you mind? Be quiet. Turn around. Not even 10 seconds pass. He comments on the next scene. So I stand up. I'm like, hey, listen, man. I'm here to watch the movie. I paid for this. Are you gonna give me my money back? If yes, give it. You can talk whatever you want. If no, shut the fuck up or we go outside. They stood up, you know, we went outside. I thought I was gonna go in a fist fight. This is back, way back when I was younger and I was more of a crazy guy. And what they do is they run to the bathroom. So I talked to the orderly. Hey, listen, man. These two guys, I went to the bathroom. I'm watching this movie with them. They are constantly narrating. I asked them twice politely, please, do you mind not narrating the movie? They tell me to move somewhere else. I told them there's nowhere else to go. Please stop it. And I turn around and they talk. And then they come out of the bathroom together, you know? And like, no problem, we're leaving. And they left, you know? Again, I don't condone violence, but that was the last time. So, and let's not talk about those girls or whatever the teenagers that take out the freaking phone to check Facebook or watching the movie. Hashtag watching the movie. Hashtag the first act. Hashtag oh my God. Hashtag the twist. I am somebody who doesn't like conversation during the movie. You know, I just sit there and I just want to be engrossed. You know, I watch movies to take me out of this reality and to just enjoy a good time. Okay. However, there are some movies like John Wick, The Avengers, you know, where there's this bombastic action set pieces, Mission Impossible, where people comment on certain scenes, and I'm okay with that, you know. And it's like this in John Wick 3 when the horse is introduced and the horse kicks back somebody, or in the library with the book, you know, everybody was hyped and they were clapping, like holy shit, yeah, you know, that gets me into the mood. But when it's a movie that's suspenseful, when it's a movie that's based on horror, and especially, man, A Quiet Place is where the movie is fucking silent most of the time and you hear people, it's just annoying, man. Annoying. And I don't understand. How come the people working there don't intervene when people are talking? You know? You are ruining the experience for everybody. Okay? You know, and it's like when you go to a restaurant and you don't like the food. Most people don't complain about it. You know, they ask for the check and they never come back. You know, so I understand on a business side that movie theaters are unfortunately a dying breed. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Especially now with COVID, like the theater I used to go is closed. You know, they say it's closed for 100 days. So they should hopefully open around April, May. I hope at least. um, and it's just by not intervening and letting these teenage girls, teenage boys, whatever demographic grade you are, seniors, whatever, man, it doesn't even matter. They talk and talk to ruin the movie. Why would I go again to a movie theater when the whole movie is gonna be ruined, man? So are you gonna do something about this? Because two things can happen. Those people never come back to your theater. Those are the people that are making those who wanna go not go. So you're keeping the trash. You're keeping the poisonous apple, and you're letting all the good apples roll away with the basket. You know what I'm saying? But then, we live now in a society, man, where if a guy comes and is like, hey, you can't talk during the movie, and then that person is gonna be like, I have my rights, I'm American, and I paid my ticket, I can speak and scream as loud as I want. Really? What mentality is that? How is that even a possibility, you brain? This is not your theater. You paid for admission following the guidelines, man. It's like I go into a plane, we almost about to take off, I take off my seatbelt, I take off my pants and stand there with my cock out. I am German and I paid for my plane. You know what I'm saying? So annoying, man. So, after that event, I went ahead and went to the movies on Sundays. Afternoon viewing, the most unlikely time for teenagers or anybody who doesn't want to watch movies to be there. And it's worked for me. Maybe that time frame doesn't work for you when movies open up again or whatnot. But man, I tell you, man, I tell you that that type of thing just ruins movies, man. And I had a couple of movies ruined by that, man. And it just, what do you do in that circumstances? Do you get up and complain? So now I'm missing time and I'm missing important scenes. It's just a clusterfuck. It really is. And let's not talk about the people who sit in front of you and take out the phone. It's super annoying, man. If you go to the movies, fantastic, but why don't you go and be quiet and just let yourself be taken away and just be quiet, man. There really is no reason for you to be talking. There really isn't. There's nothing you can, what about those people that have seen the movie and are taking their friends to it, and the guy's in the middle, and the guy starts spoiling everything? Oh my fucking god. We have gotten to a point where this society is so sensitive, so pristine, you know what I'm saying? It is ridiculous. It is really, really, really ridiculous. It is super annoying. It is super inconsiderate. Same with the face mask for COVID. No, I have a right as an American. Like, what are you even talking about, man? Like, what? I don't understand nothing anymore, man. And this is another topic, has nothing to do with, what we're talking about, but it still, blows my mind, So I really do hope that once the theaters open up as they used to be, there's going to be a lot more control as to who we allowed to get in, who we allowed to, participate, and if those people, are going to be a problem, are we as a community going to be involved with it? If you go to the movies and you want to talk and have a good time, I understand, obviously, movies like Avengers, it's a massive time, and some people just like to talk about the movie and say, wow, oh my god, nice. But do it a little bit lower, or have the decency at least to sit somewhere where nobody is, because you are disrupting other people that really don't care what the fuck you have to say. Like me right now. I'm doing these videos, reviews from stuff, but I'm doing it always in the car. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not bothering my wife at home. I'm not bothering anybody at work. I'm just dropping my thoughts, but in a enclosed space. And if anybody wants to listen to this, they can just click this video. Boom, no problem. I'm not bothering anybody. But yeah, I mean, that's my little take. That was inspired by Chris Stuckman. Fantastic movie reviewer. I always watch him. You should do the same. And yeah, next time you go to the movies, when they open up, please, thank you.